Farmer wants a wife's Corey and Keeley expose Channel 7's wild move, against my will. Hello dear, welcome to my gossip celebrity news channel. On my channel you will find viral update news. Please subscribe my YouTube channel. It's been 2 weeks since this year's season of Farmer Wants a Wife came to an end and 4 out of 5 farmers walked away from the experience having found love. This includes Corey and Keeley, who recently announced that after months of long-distance dating, they had finally moved in together. While the loved-up couple will forever be grateful to the reality show for allowing them to meet one another, they revealed to Yahoo Lifestyle that they were quite disappointed with how their storyline played out on screen. The pair admit that they found it difficult watching the show and realizing that so many of their scenes had been completely edited out in favor of drama on the other farms. We got along from day dot like a house on fire, and they just didn't show any of the positive stuff, particularly toward the end, Keeley shares. Corey adds that there was a whole day of filming when he brought Keeley back to the farm for the first 24-hour date that viewers didn't get to see on TV. There was a lot of super lovely and juicy stuff between us that happened as well that never got shown, he says. It must have been too obvious for them to not give away the scent of us, I don't know, but it's very disheartening when you put a lot of effort in. I suppose that's TV at the end of the day, but it's hard knowing that we had such special moments together, and they've cut it out and only shown the doom and gloom, against my will. Corey went on to reveal that there were several moments throughout the season that were organized by the producers without his input or desire, including when he gifted his eventual runner-up, Chloe, a red dress on one of their dates. I protested and didn't want to give that dress. It was much against my will, but of course, I didn't really have much of a choice, he admits. It was very hard to sit there and watch that, more so for Keeley, because they're trying to blow up and emphasize things that weren't real, really, with others, and they've played down the real, genuine stuff with us together. I've never bought a dress in my life. If I have, it's to good old Vinnie's, and I wore it at some silly dress-up sports carnival. But I've never gone dress shopping. Keeley's unseen gift from Corey. On the other hand, Keeley says she was saddened to see that Corey's gift to her was never shown on TV. She explains that she first gave him a set of key rings during their speed date as it was like a family tradition, and this gesture was reciprocated later in the season. Towards the end, I gave him another key ring, which was pretty much me telling him that I had fallen in love with him. But then they also didn't show that he'd actually given me key rings as well as a gift completely off his own back, she remarks. I found that really frustrating because then they really emphasize Corey giving someone a dress, and I'm like, that sucks. Keeley and Corey's post-show plans. Now that the season has finished airing, the couple share that they're excited to get back to reality and start working on other projects. The little farmhouse that Corey lives in needs a bit of a spruce up, so that's on the cards. We're starting some planning for that, which is awesome, Keeley says. Corey is also building a fence for my dog to come up. So that's in the works at the moment, so hopefully dog, house, ring, she adds with a laugh, to which Corey remarks, that's a not-so-subtle hint if I've ever heard one.